You must know these psychology facts. When a person looks at someone they love, their eye pupil expands to 45% of its normal size. It has been shown that having siblings makes it easier to get along with others. Even when you use the same recipe, food prepared by someone else tastes much better than food you prepare yourself. At least 5 happy memories could be ruined by hearing one unfavorable thing. According to studies, eating food without preservatives can raise IQ by up to 14%. Men aren't more entertaining than women. They just joke around more and don't care if it's funny to others or not. Shy people don't reveal much about themselves, but they do so in a way that gives the impression that others know them better than they actually do. Since we were hunter-gatherers, our brain size has shrunk by 10%. People are much more productive in blue rooms. If a child's picture is inside a missing wallet, people are much more likely to return it. When a bilingual person switches from one language to another, they may unintentionally change who they are. Truth is something that people would rather change than their perceptions of others. We have the most creative moments at night and the least during the day. Long periods of home solitude and isolation are just as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes per day. When something bad occurs, people tend to point the finger at someone. Studies have also shown that people in positions of influence and power are very bad at reading the emotions of others. The highest percentage of depressed people in the world are between the ages of 18 and 33. According to studies, travel enhances mental health and even reduces the risk of heart disease and depression. A traumatic brain injury and the force of authority may have a similar impact on a person. If you can't stop your thoughts from running during the night, write them down. You can unwind because this will ease your worries. Despite having half as many pain receptors as men, women have a much higher pain threshold. You can maintain between 50 and 150 close friendships or relationships at a time. Our plan A is less likely to succeed if we have a plan B. You've trained yourself to like the music you listened to the most in high school. When you feel short on something, like money, you become fixated on it. It has also been discovered that maintaining a positive outlook on the future can effectively protect people from mental and physical illness. The prevalence of crime in the real world has consistently been underestimated by viewers of crime shows and movies. Your psychological system is what led to your reliance on social media. You become happier when you are with happy people. Your brain will be convinced that you slept well if you convince yourself that you did. Your musical tastes have an impact on how you perceive the world. According to new research, phobias may be memories that are transmitted through many ancestors through our DNA. Internet addiction may soon be included in the general category of psychiatric disorders, according to researchers. Rejection causes physical discomfort in the brain. In comparison to the typical patient on a psychiatric ward in the early 1950s, the average high school student today experiences the same level of anxiety. Prayer and other religious practices are significantly less likely to cause mental health problems or psychological distress. According to studies on human behavior, a person who loses a mobile phone feels a fear akin to a near-death experience. When someone hugs you for more than 20 seconds, your body releases hormones that encourage you to trust them. Being busy seems to make people happy because it prevents them from worrying about negative issues in their lives. People are very happy, have peaceful thoughts, and are even more imaginative when they are around water. This is because seeing water has such a calming and soothing effect on them. No one who was born blind ever developed schizophrenia. Because they are emotionally spent, people are franker. That is why people bring up topics in late-night conversations. The same chemical that your body releases when you are happy, oxytocin, is released when you eat chocolate. The prevalence of narcissistic personality disorder is 6%. Happiness can be purchased with money, but only to a certain point. When we are truly happy, we scream because our brain's hypothalamus is unable to tell the difference between good happiness and sorrow. Increased physical activity will postpone our brain's aging by 10 years and slow the neurological decline in our brains. We hope you enjoyed today's video from Life's Lessons, and we hope to see you again next time.